Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gale here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Season 5 video. And today we are here back again with the live reactions. I know it has been quite some time. I thought I'd be able to do some stuff while I'm on vacation. I thought that I'd be able to, react to the episodes or at least do the reviews for the episodes while I'm away. But unfortunately, I just got super caught up with my vacation. Had a blast, of course, right? Watching the Formula 1 Grand Prix and then spending time with the family. It was great, but unfortunately it meant that I had no time whatsoever to react to stuff. I'd be gone in the morning at like 8 o'clock outside, going to malls, going to the track and stuff like that, and we'd be back only by like 10 p.m 11 p.m. So it was chaotic. It was super chaotic, and so I wasn't able to actually do my reviews and stuff for the episodes when they came out. But we're here finally. I'm here to react to, of course, episode 9 and 10. I'm kind of glad in a way that we obviously had the delay, happen with the episodes. Of course, if you guys weren't aware and if you guys forgot, episode 9 was postponed by a week. And so this is my first time looking at both episode 9 and 10 and kind of judging it as well, whether or not they made the right decision in taking time and postponing the episodes and stuff like that. Just going over all of those things. So of course, if you guys going to enjoy this live reaction, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more content, and let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about both episodes, episode 9 and 10. And of course, if you guys are wondering where my full review will be, that'll be tomorrow. Of course, today, just to let you guys know, after this video comes out, we're gonna also be talking about volume 20 spoilers. Somebody has compiled the volume 20 spoilers in a fantastic document, so I'm going to be going over my initial impressions and my initial thoughts about that. Of course, also along with that, Totoro volume 13 has released, so I'll be reading that, and of course I'll be probably making a video for that tomorrow as well. So over the next 2-3 days, we've got a lot of stuff regarding both the anime and light novel content coming to the channel, so be sure to get subscribed for that. And yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts on the episodes down below in the comment section below. Now, I think without further ado, let's click the play button and let's watch the episodes. I am quite curious to see what exactly goes down in these episodes. I've heard a couple of things about, especially episode 10. Heard it's been a little bit paced up, of course, right, and everything, but I want to kind of judge it for myself and talk about my thoughts regarding it, of course. What I'll also do in the description as well is give you guys timestamps so you guys can watch the reactions separately, episode 9 and 10. But yeah, let's watch the episode. Let's watch the episode. I'm quite curious to see how it goes down and how everything pans out. Maho. Heath. There's only one person who's capable of this. Alright. Oh, did they skip through the opening? It seems like the opening's been skipped for it. Okay. Ooh, okay. I will say one thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we missed. Oh no. Okay. Horn. Alright, nice. I was kind of concerned that they'd skip over how she exactly escaped and stuff, but okay. I love how they're still trying to emphasize on the curse part. How Belle immediately is like, wait a second. Oh shit. Damn. That was quick. Okay. Oh, Lulun? Alright, it's time. It's crime weapon used to box someone. Throne room? All right. A monster mixtakes instead. Oh, this used to the older women. I like that. That was good. That was done well, I think. Because they're able to transform together, they're able to share, of course, the feelings and stuff. So yeah. He realized it finally. I see a knife. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting it to be done like that. I remember this, but I was like, I wasn't expecting it like this. Don't have to spice things up. All part of my acting. I will say that the one thing I really like is you can still hear in the voice that she is putting on an act, kind of, you know, the VA. That's a really good performance there, because you can tell by her voice it just doesn't sound like how Freya normally sounds like. It's like she's trying to fool herself in a way, you know. Even got that egoistic. Dude, damn. And it's time. You can't put out the spreading flames. There it is. Big brain strategy. I mean, not wrong. Zero heroes will be born. The goddess of Earth. Oof. Imagine, I was gonna say, I know obviously in the light novels she didn't do it either, but if she had turned into her, you know, Roman version, the proper Vesta at this point, oh, it would have been insane. It wouldn't have made much sense, but it would have been insane. Ooh, I like that. That's a good perspective move. Good camera work there. A bit quick to get here, I will say, but still very good. I think overall just what the execution is and what the point was to get across, I think pretty darn good. Could have been more explained, I suppose, but again, the main point is, of course, Hestia's power overwhelming Freya through her blood and stuff. The greedy goddess leave well alive. Dynamite is good. Oh my god. Okay, that was good. Loki. I'd have to scream Lady Breath. I could be muddling up my scenes there, but I feel like that scene's technically something in volume 18. And there it is. War games time. Alright, nice. Good ending overall. I like it. I liked episode 9. It wasn't bad at all. I think it was actually pretty good. I do think some things were rushed a little bit here and there, you could say, right, for sure. But I feel like for the most part, episode 9, I personally liked. I think it was pretty good. Again, I might be muddling some things up, but I feel like especially this scene, right, was in volume 18 actually. I could be misremembering it. I need to go back and read this again before I obviously do my full review of both episodes. But episode 9, pretty solid overall. I liked it. I think they did run through the whole Hestia temple thingy really quickly, and it does feel like it was still quite a short episode in that sense. Again, it comes back to the point of, like, you know, they still not finished off volume 17 stuff. We're gonna probably still see, you know, obviously they talk about the war games, and I know in volume 17 they still talk about it a little bit more. There's gonna be another scene with Hestia and Freya again in episode 10, I'm pretty sure, at the start, in that a continuation of basically the scene, right? But I do feel like it definitely was still a bit, like, short for what it should have contained, right? At the end of the day with volume 17, yet it was still rushed. Again, it's that whole thing of, like, too little episodes. Again, I don't understand why they decided to go from 22 to 15 episodes for this season from season 4, but we have what we've got, and we've got to, you know, judge it with what we have. And I think for what this episode was supposed to contain, I think this episode was fine. I think it was pretty solid overall for what it contained. Do I think they rushed through it? Like I said, yes, but I think they got to the points really well still nonetheless. So I'm okay with episode 9 so far. How I am and what I am more interested in is episode 10, because that is where things will get a little bit interesting, right? Because of course in episode 10, we're gonna start getting into volume 18 content, and that is where things will have to get interesting, and that is where things will get a little bit more peculiar, and I'm gonna be a little bit more particular about certain things. This is one episode where I feel one of the biggest issues is gonna come into frame, and that is again the whole issue of not having Sword Art Online as an anime. I'm 100% certain that we're gonna see a scene being skipped from this episode. Potentially an entire scene, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've heard, is an entire scene gets skipped, but it's a combination of no SO, for one, and number two, their ineptitude and inability to do anything with Zeus, it feels like, and the Zeus Familia and Hera Familias, for some reason or another. I have no idea why they're so against it, considering how integral Zeus and Hera Familias are to the continuation of the story and stuff, you know, in relation to who Belle, you know, Belle and everything. But again, let's watch the episode. I want to, you know, go over it myself, see the entirety of it before I, you know, pass judgment on it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna really be annoyed with one thing, and again, it's not the blame of JC staff for this one. I would say it's, again, SB Creative, Warner Brothers, you know, the people behind making the decision of not having SO as an anime. Again, I think we would have been in a much better position a couple of years ago if we had gone season 1 for both, you know, Danmachi and Sword Art Online, season 2 of Danmachi, season 2 of Sword Art Online, season 3 of Danmachi, season 3 of Sword Art Online, and so on and so forth. I think we would be in a much better position in that situation. But let's watch the episode 10 and then we'll talk about it. That is true. It's time, War Games time. That tuned to tomorrow, that's good. I love you for that one. Alright. Let's skip the intro. We don't need these intros. No. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, it seems like they skipped out on the whole Royman Finn scene. I'll talk about it in my cut contents video a little bit more. Um, but yeah. Ah. Oh, they showed this though, but they didn't explain it. I love it, man. SO not being done is such a killer, bro, because that whole... Oh, no, wait. Oh shit, they really cut down on this scene. Okay, yeah, no, I have to talk about it because both that Otaral Eye scene and that scene should have been... Well, the Otaral Eye scene didn't make sense even in the light novel, I will say that, because of course Sword Art Toria is not in... You know, you have to read Sword Art Toria to understand it in here, but... Yeah. But a lot of the Royman and Finn discussion was about the 3 great quests and all that stuff, which got cut entirely, it seems like. So we'll talk about that in the cut content so you guys get a better understanding of exactly what happened. I love the shaking moment. That's kind of rough they skipped that Finn Royman scene because it kind of puts Finn in a worse light than he already is in, to be honest. It's kind of a shame because in the light novel they explain it way better. Like, the way they did it is how people originally explained it when the JP one was only available, JP light novel was only available, and people were pissed at Finn. But when you read the actual light novel and you read the entirety of the scene, it makes much more sense. And then I kind of understand why Finn had to make that decision. And why Royman was also so against the Loki familia helping out, you know? It's kind of a shame they skipped out on it. Alright. So hide and seek, huh? Wow, they've actually made it so that it seems like it's their first appearance, first time meeting each other. Which isn't actually the case because of Volume 8 and stuff, but... Not only Volume 8, Sword Art Toria 12 as well. Man, it's like, I'm just saying this from a light novel reader's perspective. I think if you're watching this as its own thing, I think it's fine. This episode is more than fine as is. As a light novel reader, knowing background stories, the development of characters and these interactions, why? You know, it's just like, why? It just could have been so much more. But yeah, it is what it is. Calling out our board. My damn kids wouldn't listen to me. They serve that bitch for it. That's crazy. There he is, level 5. Alan. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good point. Because of course, when you level up, you have to get adjusted to your new abilities, your new speed and new strength and everything, right? So it makes sense as to why they had to make him get ready for that point. And especially because Bell also went from what, level 2, 3, 4, 5 basically in like 6 months, right? He's had to get ready quick. Head on, Joe boy. Yeah, my goat. That's my goat right there. Damn, so we're gonna have 4 episodes of War Games, pretty much. Damn, okay. I wasn't expecting that many episodes for War Games. I thought it would have been 2 episodes to set everything up, and then 3 episodes for War Games. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, no, 5 episodes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all the gods and goddesses have flowers. Head in, Sirlond. They really want to put more episodes. I wonder if it's because of our negative feedback from season 2 that they're giving these many episodes. I'll talk a bit about it in the end of the episode, of course, but I do wonder if that's partially it. I'm gonna lead his sorry asses to victory. Okay, damn. The wind. We know who that is. Gale. Gale Ryu, of course. Oh man, it's exciting. I'm very excited, bro. This is gonna be heat. Hey, if there's one thing JC Stuff knows is that scarves and cloaks do great. Let's go. I'm excited, man. I'm very, very excited for what's to come. No, I mean, do I think they kind of screwed up the start of Volume 18? Yeah, I do think they kind of rushed through a lot of it. And again, this whole Royman Finn thing is going to go down. The problem with that is I think a lot of people will be confused as to why the Loki family was so willingly accepting of the fact that, oh, they'll just take information for the 60th floor and down. Even though I think people know the importance of them, you know, going deeper in the dungeon and everything, right? Understanding more of how monsters are coming up and everything, right? That is also very important. But it's something that was mentioned in the previous episode, right? At the end of the episode, with the 3 great quests, and even at the start of this episode, actually more so, with the 3 great quests and everything, right? That, you know, they cannot afford to lose their Freya family. And it's the same thing with Loki family. And if you put them head to head, one against the other, with all the tensions and everything, yeah. The other thing is Royman also explains about the levels and everything, that, you know, getting the junior familiars in and everything, you see them grow a lot more as well. And at the end of the day, he also says that we can't lose anybody from the Freya familiar because of the 3 great quests, and the final of the 3 great quests more so, because obviously the Behemoth and Leviathan are already down and out for the count thanks to the Zeus and Hera familiars, which they didn't even mention them as well in this episode. And also just generally as well with the the Black Dragon coming up as well. That's the most important one of the lot. And then of course we also didn't see any explanation of why Eyes was unable to join, why Otaral, you know, said basically to Eyes to not participate or help train Bell. And of course this was a problem in the main series light novel as well. In volume 18 they didn't actually explain it. They just said that, oh, Otaral, redeemed the favor from Eyes, and it's the same thing that happened here basically. The problem is you don't get an idea of why the favor even came up and what the favor was even and everything, right? So in Sword of Rotoria, basically, and I'll talk about it in cut contents in more detail, Otaral did train Eyes for a little bit, and that obviously gave Otaral and Freya a favor from Eyes, and they finally redeemed it in this situation in order to basically avoid Eyes training Bell. So that is a big problem there. But of course, I do think from this point onwards, when the War Games part started in the second half of the episode, I think it got really better. Very, very well done overall. I think the second half, the start of War Games definitely seemed exciting and extremely promising. It does seem interesting that we're getting 5 episodes of war games, basically 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I personally didn't think it needed that much. I think it would have needed about 4 episodes, maybe 3.5 episodes. I think that would have made more sense, to be quite honest. But I think that this is also a byproduct of our complaints from season 2, where we said, you know, the volume 6 war games was too short. But in that case, it was only about what, 2 episodes, and it didn't make sense for that to be 2 episodes. I think that should have been 3 episodes. Actually, it wasn't even 2 episodes. It was like more like 1.5 or even 1 episode, if I recall correctly. It was very quick. I need to go back and check season 2 again and see how long it was, because I remember it being very, very short. I'm gonna have a quick look at Danmachi season 2 quickly and check out the exact episodes in terms of, like, you know, when war games happened. But yeah, no, yeah, literally it was 1 episode. It's not even 2 episodes. It was literally 1 episode. So in that situation, yeah, I agree. Like, 1 episode was too short in that situation. I think that should have been 2 episodes, but this should be 3 or 4 episodes only, in my opinion, as well. 5 episodes feels like there's a lot, and I do feel like we're gonna get a couple of extra things in between from potentially another novel. I think we'll have to wait and see, and I think we're gonna get some more Freya past stuff, just like how they did it in season 4 with Ryu at the start of each episode talking about her past and stuff. There is a couple of Freya past stuff that they skipped out over, which I think is gonna happen. We'll have to wait and see, because I can't see how they're gonna put everything. Like, it's just there's just a lot of episodes for a lot of fighting coming up, basically, it feels like, right? Because a lot of the fight scenes in volume 18, if you go back and look at it, is very descriptive, but those descriptions can be shortened down in episode time and animation, right? And so for me, that's my bigger concern, is like, I feel like there's just a lot of time given to the war games. So we'll have to wait and see on how they handle it. But let me know what you guys think, of course, of the episodes. Again, I'll break it down a little bit more in my review, my feelings towards the episodes. Again, I want to kind of reread the end of volume 17 and start of volume 18 to kind of put down everything in front of you guys, as well as obviously talk about the cut contents. But of course, today, remember that, of course, along with this coming out, we're going to have volume 20 spoiler first impressions coming out as well. So if you're a light novel reader and if you're interested in the spoilers, be sure to check it out. But yes, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.